Rockstar have came out with the apology. Is it an apology that is going to be satisfying to people who feel like some sort of apology is in order for what's went on? Well, time to find out. Of course, the absolute state of the GTA Trilogy, Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy Definitive Edition, has been something that we've covered. It's been one of the more significant stories of this year. It's just been a bit crazy, really, between the graphics, the gameplay, the performance, the fact that they released this. I mean, you released the game where your rain effect just renders behind your water, and you push that live. What? I mean, they're really stretching the definition of a shippable bug. Now this is, again, so bad that the GTA modding team, who are currently, under big lawsuit threat from Take-Two, are coming in and trying to fix Take-Two's product. So, weird, wacky world, eh? Rockstar themselves have been pretty quiet, apart from a few statements about the Rockstar launcher going down, and, that access to the trilogy had been restored a few days later. But now we actually have a form of apology. So let's get into this apology. A new update posted on the official Rockstar Games blog over the weekend, the studio apologized for the, quote, unexpected technical issues that have affected the trilogy since launch. Unexpected. They had no idea. They had no idea. I mean, it's Rockstar. They don't have the resources to test.
Never even heard of QA.
Yeah. The Grand Theft Auto series and the games that make up this iconic trilogy are special to us, as we know they are to fans around the world. The updated version of these classic games did not launch in a state that meets our own standards of quality or the standards our fans have come to expect. Why'd you launch them then? Why'd you hit the big red button? Your corporation isn't producing good results if you were not able to hit the big red button and stop. Ah dear, we have ongoing plans to address the technical issues and improve each game going forward. With each planned update, the games will reach the level of quality they deserve to be. There's a new title update on the way that will resolve a number of issues, and they're also going to be relisting the classic versions of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas on the Rockstar store as a bundle. Which, of course, is funny because they initially pulled a Warcraft 3 Reforged in this one, where they delisted the old games that worked and had a bunch of mods that made them even better. They delisted those in favor of a new, updated Trilogy version that obviously was worse, just like with Reforged. We will be adding the classic PC versions of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas back to the store as a bundle. Additionally, everyone who purchased the Definitive Edition on PC from the Rockstar store through July 30th, 2022, will receive these classic versions in their library at no additional cost, and they say they will update everyone as soon as things are back in the store. And they also ask people to stop harassing devs online. That bit's fair enough. It's probably Rockstar Corporate who get the fault here, because as we covered last time, catch everybody up on why it feels like this was just shat out to meet demand.
So Grove Street Games were just thrown under the bus. Basically, that's the height of it, because the original November 11th date was supposed to be for GTA 5, the Enhanced and Expanded Edition, I believe it's called, and that was delayed. But November 11th and that November period is really fucking important to basically every company, especially every large one around that time, because that's when your holiday sales pick up. That's when people are making their holiday purchase decisions, and that's when all the big hitters of the season come out. Mm-hmm. So they wanted something. They needed something out in the middle of November. But it's Rockstar without GTA 5. What else do they have? Oh, we've got these remasters that we've been working on. We've been working on these remasters that Grove Street Games have been working on. The people who did the mobile port, the group of 21 developers, somewhere in the 20 to 30, I believe has been reported. They've been working on these versions of the Definitive Edition, which are built on the mobile ports they did, and it's nowhere near ready, and we haven't given them any warning. Just release that instead.
Yeah.
Are they done? No, but we need that November. We need it. We need GTA on the market in the public presence. Never mind that GTA 5 is still one of the best selling games fucking month on month.
Yeah. Everywhere
around the world. They're just nah, we need something. Doesn't matter what it is. No, just literally effectively shit it out. Sorry, it is basically they've walked into Grove Street Games' kitchen, opened the oven, had half-baked cookies and fired them out, and went, there you go. Grove Street Games, poor souls are just we were baking those. Give me 5 minutes, please. Yeah. Anytime. So it is just a complete fucking nightmare for them, honestly.
And really, that's just the thing, unexpected technical issues. How is that the case? How is that the case?
No one played it, I guess.
So, I mean, that's a lie.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
just got to be a lie. I mean, how the hell did this happen? And as you said, yeah, we all know the truth of what really went on here.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. And of course, it's always fun to talk about the funny bugs. So here's a great one. So don't die during the last mission of San Andreas. If you do, in fact, this is a new feature they've implemented. Hardcore mode.
A new game plus
Yeah.
hardcore mode.
So if you die, you go back to the beginning. Not of that mission. You go back to the start of the game.
All right, hang on. Let's.
Somehow. This is what's going on?
Yeah.
Again, this is not really Grove Street's fault. Usually the people making the game are the most aware of this shit going on.
Of course.
How could they have fixed it, though?
Yeah. So before we go on, talking about that bug, I did just check how long to beat. You're only losing around, according to them, around 31 hours of progress. So no big deal.
Easy.
Just there you go. Look at that. They've got more engagement with their game. They've doubled engagement. Fantastic.
Another funny thing, actually, a VR mode has been discovered in San Andreas. This is probably just some fun tool or something they implemented. But yeah, you can go in this kind of like weird first-person-y VR mode thing. And it's funny because there's times like this where, the games do look grand. It's just, man, all the other problems. So, obviously developer-y debug stuff, but pretty cool nonetheless. And certainly some of those models would be really creepy if you looked at them in VR. So that's always exciting.
Christ, yeah.
But there you go, everyone. Rockstar have apologized. They have said they're going to be working on it. And if you purchased on the Rockstar store, you will get the actual classic games for free. Classic games have been relisted.
Yeah.
That is the news. It should not have been like this. And I suppose, we've recorded a few stories. Mm-hmm. Battlefield. Boom, went to shit. This. Boom, went to shit. Man, can we just have video games release in a good state, please? Please.
Well, apparently not while there are people who are making, people who are making the decisions are worried about hitting marketing beats, hitting about times of year, worrying about all that stuff, as opposed to worrying about the products that customers are getting at the end of the day. Obviously, I understand there's a need to focus on the business side because obviously without business, you don't get the money to make the games. Yeah. But there's clearly a line somewhere in the sand, and we passed it, I don't know how many years ago, but we really need to get back to it sooner rather than later. Totally. Christ alive.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the ability to issue a patch easily has just kind of ruined games. Yeah. It must have been, if you did this shit in the past.
Oh, you're gone.
Where, somebody has a PlayStation 2 and doesn't have the network unit. Oh, the game's just busted, that's it.
Yeah,
we went gold and the product doesn't work. Unacceptable.
Yeah.
I suppose it could be that as games get more expansive and complex, there's more of a possibility for bugs and things. But yeah, certainly I wish we could, almost, it's like every year you get to activate a few skulls, Halo style, for the games industry to operate under. I wish one of them was no title updates. Ooh. Brackets, MMOs, you're off the hook. Yeah. If we could do that. Huh. Anyway, that's it for us. Have a wonderful day, everybody. As much as there's a few grim stories, there are great video games to play as well, so redouble your efforts in those. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.